Hey there, I'm making another video because it's pretty amazing. The Alto, it's all right. Have a great day. The Alto pod is it's pretty amazing compared to the Jewel pods, because this is the same pod that I made 2 other videos about, and I probably smoked as much of it as I did for a whole pack, a 4-pack of the Jewel pods. And if you see that, it looks like there's probably maybe 60 to like 55 to 65% of it left, which is pretty amazing to think about. This is just one, and I still have another one. So it's like, maybe what you would with a Jewel pod, what you would have to spend is like $40, maybe more. I'll make another update, but to get the equivalent of 2 of these Alto pods, it's also a much nicer e-cigarette in comparison. It looks a lot cleaner, it holds better, and also another thing about it is the charger itself. The charger on the Jewel e-cig, it's nice because it's USB, so you can plug it right into your laptop or computer. But the thing is, it's tiny. It's like that big, and you have to put the e-cigarette on it standing up, and you can't take the e-cig off of it. So if it's low on battery, you can't smoke it when you want. But this one is one that's magnetic and latches on to the e-cig, and you can smoke it while it's charging, which is another benefit of the e-cig. But in other news, I'm hopeful that, because the word for this is pod, right? And sentient beings called orcas or killer whales are also a part of a pod. And then there are herds and prides and flocks and schools of fish, and there are many living things that my higher self, Pleiadian member of the family of light, has been emitting or transmitting or emanating words of hope and wisdom, of the chance to help many living things, including herds, because the word herd keeps coming into my mind. And there have been times where here in California, if you've ever heard the Red Hot Chili Peppers, they have a song, Californication, where it talks about Alderaan, which is not a physical place, but a place within our collective consciousness and dream that this reality is, where our consciousness, the consciousness of a human being, will affect herds and will affect prides and flocks of many different kinds of sentient beings. And these sentient beings that live here in Danville, California, at times where I've been in a higher vibrational state of being, or you could say closer to ascension, there were sentient beings in my vicinity that interfaced with my consciousness. And one of those sentient beings that interface with my consciousness, and like, if you ever heard of the book Animorphs, it's not a human being becoming a different sentient being, but it was a jackrabbit who literally before my eyes, when I was in this really high vibrational ascended state of being, was transforming from a jackrabbit into a lion. And that's because my consciousness within me, because every human being is a sentient being that is a part of an amazing dream and reality, and we can all go to this place, Alderaan, in our consciousness, and our consciousness will affect many of the living things here on Earth, Gaia, with us. And their vibration and their consciousness will evolve and expand and become refined with ours. And that's something, you see that color, it's emerald, you know? And there have been emanations or transmissions of consciousness and presence that have come into my body that have spoken of an emerald and violet light that will be embodied and then will be in alignment with the solar conscious cosmic community, and that in that state of being, humanity will be in its rightful place in the cosmos. And then you know, it's almost like we're already there. I just have to merge with that consciousness and reality that we can all be in and be a part of the oneness of God, Prime Creator, and the Star Mothers. Whoever watches this video, I want you to know how much they love you, and God loves you, and I love you, and that the path that I'm on right now hopefully is on the brink of everything, but it's not a selfish everything for me receiving anything. It's a collective abundance, because I don't really have desires for anything personally, but I would love it if everyone collectively would get to experience this amazing reality that we all are a part of and that we all deserve to experience. And it's amazing, and it doesn't feel like shit, because third density kind of feels like shit. And I look forward to that happening as soon as it's possible. So I hope that the ascension is something that you enjoy, and that you enjoy the fifth dimension, and that it's awesome for you, because it's been awesome for me when I've had glimpses of it. And it would be awesome if I did what I was supposed to do and got to stay in that good vibe, good energy. And I hope that I do. I hope that there's a vibrational rendezvous as soon as possible, and I can become a protector like I've meant to be. I just haven't stepped up. So I hope that you have a great day, and that if you smoke Juul e-cigarettes, I would say that's like the equivalent of, I have that much left, and that's probably already equal to 4 pods of the Juul e-cig. So yeah, I would recommend Alto. So yeah, have a good rest of your day or evening. Thanks. I love you. Sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I'm trying to get Pono. Okay, thank you.